Expeditions of Alexander Agassiz by Joseph, Keanu, and Robert.
Alexander Agassiz, son of Louis Agassiz, was a zoologist, oceanographer, and mining engineer, and made important contributions to systematic zoology, the knowledge of ocean beds, and development of a copper mine. He researched echinderms. From 1866 to 1869, he was superintendent of a copper mine, then the president of the mine. After his dad died in 1873, he opened a biological laboratory at Newport. In 1877, Agassiz focused on deep-sea dredging. He used his engineering background and established wealth to both fund the operation and publish it. On this voyage, he used deep-sea dredging to look for abyssal fauna in the Caribbean. In 1892, his interest shifted to the formation of coral atolls. He used what he knew from Caribbean and Hawaiian islands for comparison. From 1893 to 1902, he surveyed many Great Islands and reefs. Although he used his reports on these voyages for later publications, a general work on coral was never finished. This is Alexander Agassiz's first expedition. In 1981, Alexander sailed aboard the Albatross to study links between collected species on either side of the Panama. The explorers used special nets to measure the depth at which the species were retrieved. Over 170 different species were discovered on this initial voyage. Alexander Agassiz's second expedition. From 1899 to 1900s, Alex sailed the Albatross to islands and atolls in the South Pacific. He investigated coral and reef formations. They collected fish as deep as 4,137 fathoms, so essentially 25,000 feet, the deepest hole recorded at the time. They named a newly discovered basin in the Central Pacific after the ship's captain, Jefferson Morse. This is Alexander Agassiz's third expedition. From 1904 to 1905, Alex explored the eastern tropical Pacific between South America and eastern islands. In this final expedition, he traveled on the Albatross one last time. He was positioned under the command of L.M. Garrett.